Well, as we enter our 9th week of lockdown, each of us continue to respond to our present conditions in a rich diversity of ways. For some of us, that means reaching for those books on the bookshelf that we have never quite got round to reading. For others, it's finding some kind of mindfulness in puzzles or word searches or colouring books, I'm told. Some of us, I know, are taking our frustration out on the weeds and perhaps on DIY. And I think there's a fair few cupboards that are cleaner than they ever have not here. And I know that for others, it's arts and crafts that keep us busy, keep us occupied, keep us fulfilled. Like this one, for example. This is something that Claire made for me for my birthday. And like many of us in the church, Claire is certainly not a one-trick pony. She's a very creative cat. And so we wanted to share with you this poem that she wrote about the present conditions and about the hope we can find within the difficulties. Enjoy.
I've struggled to find words to write a poem to reflect my thoughts and feelings on this current situation that we find ourselves in. So I wrote that as my first line of this poem, and thankfully the rest flowed from there. I hope you take something from it. I cannot write a poem about what is going on. The situation's different for each and everyone. For some their day is long and filled with fear and with death, nursing precious people as they gasp out their last breath. For others their solitude is cause for great alarm, for mental health anxieties which lead to greater harm. Yet more try hard to occupy each long and lonely day, without the loved ones missed so much, and close their eyes to pray that this beast called COVID will disappear fast, and death and fear and suffering will soon be in the past. Yet still I hope that lessons learned will be remembered too, and that the simpler gifts of life that are given to me and you will be treasured greatly by us all in months and years to come, that we will not forget the brave frontliners who succumbed. Has this been Mother Nature's way of warning us? Beware! Slow down, the planet's dying, and you really must take care. We're custodians of such beauty, yet we take it all for granted, seek material things and share price graphs with angles upward slanted. Yet valued beyond all these things of money and of wealth is a smile of human love, held hands and robust health. And midst the heartache treasure the tranquility and peace. Hear the symphony of birdsong and hope that it won't cease to bring us joy and pleasure as, normality restored, we return to work routine and our daily household chores. There's much to learn from this time, beside the awful sadness. Let's look anew at our dear world and instead treasure it with gladness.